Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you guys today. Going to talk to you a little bit about Pangolin. Pangolin, in my opinion, is really good as far as the tokenomics. It has everything it needs. All we're waiting on right now is for some good positive momentum in the market. A few other things, and we're definitely going to be looking forward to that. But before we go any further, if you like what you see today, just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel, and we'd definitely be glad to have you on board. But let's just go ahead and start looking at this lovely information right now. First of all, we want to talk a little bit with the background here with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to be at $84,468 at the moment. So hopefully we'll see a move to the upside. But while it's there, just go ahead and grab as much as you can. As you know, sometimes when they say things are on sale, for a limited time only, right? Fear and greed, of course, is going to be at 27, something to consider, but we're not scared. We're just going to go in and do the best we can, right? So we're not going to be controlled by the FUD. We're going to be controlled by logic and common sense. Let's go ahead and look at the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance right now is at 60.6%. Ethereum is going to be at 8.6%, and others are going to be at 30.8%. So just a little bit of a heads up. There's still a lot of Bitcoin dominance going on. Altcoin season, how can I say, not quite fully in effect yet, if you know what I mean. All right, let's go ahead and look at the Pangolin price. If you notice right here, the Pangolin price is just a tad bit below, how can I say, 14 cents. But nevertheless, things are going to be looking good. And I feel pretty positive about this. I need you to see something, though. Let's go ahead and look at the 7-day on this particular chart. 7-day chart is going to be up maybe like 3.5%, something like that. Now, let's go ahead and look at the 1 month. Pangolin is down on the month, about 24%, 25%, somewhere around there. Just going to be honest with you. If you have never gotten into Pangolin before, this would be a very opportune time to get into it, because when Pangolin does go up, you're definitely going to get some very good multiples. But for those of us who've been in Pangolin for a while, full disclosure, I do have a little bit of investment in Pangolin. As far as like I am, how can I say, I do have some Pangolin. But full disclosure with this, you know, it would be good to dollar cost average if you already have some in there. Down for the year as well. Now, let me mention all of this. I know right now you're saying, okay, this thing is down, down, down. But guess what? A lot of things in the markets are down. So what we can't do, we can't allow ourselves to be affected by the fact that certain things are down in the market. I want you guys to understand what's going on with some of this. Let's try to look for a little bit of this. So right here is talking about Pangolin. My concern was the V3 testing, as far as like V3 is supposed to speed this thing up. And so they're looking to do the upgrade on the V3. Pangolin is going to be one of the most important DEXs for Avalanche. So Pangolin does, how can I say, Pangolin does, it is a DEX for other tokens as well, but Avalanche is the main token that is concerned about as far as like dealing with. So just a little bit of a heads up on that. Your multi-chain DEX hub built in the future at lightning speed, trades seamlessly across blockchains. Let's go down a little bit. But like I said, once again, this is the internal testing ongoing. So we want to say, okay, we've been waiting a while. We were waiting for a few months here, and they're giving us a monthly recap for February there. We're not worried about that because it's March. We're moving on. Let's go ahead and look at some information. What additional features do you want to see with the Pangolin V3 and beyond? They're talking about a launch pad, fiat on-off ramps, points reward system, and cross chain swaps. So they do have a few other things going on here as well. So let me see if I can find exactly what we're looking for here. All right. So they said we're delighted that Chain Arc is partnering with Pangolin Index, and in this case, it's one of the most established DEXs on Avalanche. So it says the best value for the money on any swap chain, gasless swaps, chain abstraction, buy any token in one click from any chain, access to the best Avalanche L1s, and concentrated liquidity farming with any token. Sounds really nice. So we're looking for that chain RQ to really have a great effect. So I'm looking to see great things go on. Now, remember, even once V3 is fully completed, as far as the upgrade for Pangolin, we got to understand one thing, that even if they have the upgrade, it's not going to be the end all be all as far as the price going up and all that kind of stuff. Not going to happen. The main thing that we're going to be concerned about with that is Avalanche itself. As you can see right now, Avalanche is holding fast at about 18, 19. It's not really moving very far, but that's okay. We're not looking for it to move right now. There's been a lot of uncertainty, been a lot of FUD, different things like that to kind of slow it down, but that's okay. Things are going to be coming back. The main thing is that we hold our position. If things go down far enough, we DCA. If we're, just sitting still, just sit still. One thing about investing, you have to be patient. It's almost like catching a fish. Sometimes you're sitting there for a while, you say, woof, and we're just sitting here. But at the same time, you have to have patience to know that the good yield is going to result. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at this Avalanche news. I just want to give you a tad bit of this so you can understand how Avalanche, is going to be moving forward as well. Remember, when Avalanche goes up, Pangolin goes up. They're going to be directly related. You know what I mean? So let's see. We got Avalanche brings Wall Street to DeFi or tokenized equities the future. We also have Swiss Bank here that adds Cardano and Avalanche to its crypto offerings. So we got a lot of really good news. Don't forget that Avalanche also has a lot of Web3 gaming. So, and they also have some other things as well. Avalanche is loaded. I mean, they got a lot of great stuff going on, and they're not sitting still. So, speaking of which, let's look at the article that they have right here. We're not going to read a whole lot, but we're just going to read a little bit, okay? So, Avalanche brings Wall Street to DeFi, or tokenized equities to future. So, in this particular case, let me see who the author of this is before I just start rambling. By TNYR, Market Musing. So let's just go ahead and look a little bit. Okay, this is saying that the rise of tokenized equities on Avalanche. Avalanche takes a leadership role in real-world asset tokenization, and tokenized equities represent a critical segment of its strategic approach. Through tokenized stock offerings, Avalanche provides users the capability to purchase Coinbase stocks along with S&P 500 index shares without conventional financial institutions. So therefore, Avalanche is taking on the real world asset tokenization with RWAs similar to Ondo, similar to Mantra, and a few other coins. But listen, these guys, when they saw that one thing was kind of like moving slow, they moved to something else. They're like, hey, no, we could do this too. And they're like, oh, well, this is sitting still. No, we could do this too. One thing I can say about Avalanche, they're going to be really up there. I'm surprised that they're not in the top 10 right now, but as time goes along, in a few months, they probably will be. So expect Avalanche to rocket up. But remember, when Avalanche rockets up, Pangolin is going to rocket up at the same time. That's why we're doing this particular one. But the V3, yeah, I'm a little bit impatient too. I'm not going to tell you a lie. But at the same time, when I look at what's going on with Pangolin, I know that eventually things are going to move a lot faster. So we have to be very patient with this. DCA if you're already in it and you're not, in your position you desire to be, or if you've never invested in Pangolin before, do a little research. Remember, nothing on the channel is financial advice, but hey, we'd be glad to have you join us on the journey. This is Al with Real Life Investing. Guys, have a great day, and thank you for watching. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.